Let's go to Cambodia, baby. Oh my goodness, it is hot, guys. Your boy has arrived in Phnom Penh, Cambodia. Wow, this is hot. I thought Laos was hot. This is even hotter, but that might be because I'm in the city. Now, Phnom Penh is the capital of Cambodia. And first of all, the biggest difference already is it's busy. There's people everywhere, scooters everywhere, cars everywhere, loads of noise. And guess what, guys? There's tuk-tuks in Cambodia. I have missed a good tuk-tuk. There's one there. Woo! And they're on the Grab app as well, so you can use the Grab app to get yourself a tuk-tuk. Walking around the streets, there's a lot of street vendors, which is good, like street vendors, and they do everything from like coffees to sandwiches to fried food, whatever you want, which is good. So there's loads of options of food already. It's nice to see. It's nice to see. Flying over to Cambodia, the services in the airport were amazing. It was easy, it was smooth, everything was effortless. I was in and out pretty much within about 15 minutes. And as soon as I got out, there's places for SIM card, cash points to grab your Grab taxi or Grab tuk-tuk, whichever you prefer. And it was just good. So if you guys are coming to Cambodia, just know if you're flying into Phnom Penh, it's easy. You don't have to stress. Passport control is good, life is good. So that's a good point. There's a barber outside, make believe. I saw a few of these guys when I was in Vietnam. They just set up stand in the side of the street, put a mirror on the wall and start cutting people's hair at a very affordable price. It's nice. Fortunately, I don't need that service due to the fact that I've got no hair. But hey, it's nice to see. Seems to be a lot happening in Cambodia. A lot of happening. It's a hot spot for tourists because of the history, because of the food. It's very reasonable pricing, and what it offers is actually quite nice. Like this square is really fancy. There's a really nice tall building. There's another square over there with another big fountain. And there's people playing like football, netball, some sort of sports around. So everyone's like getting involved. It's nice. Really well maintained. You can't visit the city without visiting the local mall that's in the area. And this is huge. Anything you normally find in a massive shopping centre, it's here. And the pricing is still the same, so it's still it's a premium. So if you are traveling, you don't want to come to these places and buy clothes or anything like that, but it's nice to have a look to see what they offer. But they do have a food court here, I believe, which is I'm going to go and check out shortly. But it's just nice to visit, plus it's hot out there. And I'm not going to lie, coming in here is lovely. It's aircon, it's chilled. I'm dripping, my hat's all wet. Can you see that? Oh man, nasty, isn't it? Let's have a look. It's huge, very fancy. Got Armani Exchange, Levi, Exit. You got this place, Body Shop. Look at this. Fancy. Went to the food court, and the food court was nice. Like, it looked good, had some good food. But I'm a backpacker. I ain't bougie. I can't afford that. So yeah, I had a look around. It was nice, but in terms of pricing, just out of my budget. I gotta be careful, because one thing I learned whilst traveling at the moment is sometimes you have to be a little bit smart with what you eat and where you go. Because if you don't, you spend a lot more money and you go off a budget, and that's not good, because you don't want to cut your trip short, guys. So always watch what you do and just ask yourself, is it worth it? But every now and then it's nice to treat yourself. Every now and then it's alright to get a KFC or a McDonald's if you can find it, or any other thing that you like, but just be careful. But let's go. I'm gonna keep walking. I've heard about this place. I'm gonna try and find a local cuisine soon and then go from there. Well, I just got some food at Khmer Woman's Food. The woman at the counter, she cooks everything fresh, she cooks everything in front of you. It's run by a small family and it's just lovely, it's peaceful. I got myself a fish vegetable curry with rice. It smells very sweet. This already looks better than the food that we saw at the mall. It's like more authentic, it's nice. It's like a sweet dish. Fish is nice and crispy, vegetables are al dente, which is nice. Just lovely, great choice. Alright, let's keep eating. It cost a total of $4. And that's quite reasonable. Like some of the dishes at the supermarket was around $3, $4, $5, but they're like small portion and they were like cold food. So I was like, nah. So yeah, if you're around and you're in Cambodia and you're not too sure where to go, give this place a go. It's really good and it's good value. Alright, on we go. Alright, so I've come back to the main square where the statue is and we'll have a look at it. But it's pretty amazing, like the sun's come down so it's a lot cooler and there's probably about over 100 people here doing exercise. So they're walking around the fields, they're doing running. There's people on the right hand side, they're playing like football, racquetball, like keeping themselves active. It's actually really nice to see. And everyone's following the path, so everything on the right hand side you go down, on the left hand side you go up. So it's actually quite nice to see that people actually have a routine and everyone follows it. It's really good. My lady's keeping active too, man, I love it. Alright, let's go. The king who lived here and passed away in 2012. Wow, look at this guy. I'm loving this setting, but the amount of people working out is incredible. Alright, so I've walked down the street and I'm like, where the hell are we? Why is this like nice building behind me? Why is that people chilling out? Why is the road closed? Then I thought something's going on. Then I realised it is the Royal Palace Park and the Royal Palace. So the palace is right behind me, but then here's the Royal Park. Closed it down, and guys, the views are amazing. The sky is lovely, like the sun's come down, so it's like a lovely orange tinge in the air. There's people walking around, playing games, chilling. There's toys being sold. These are the things you don't see in the UK, where they close off roads and family come together, train together, play together, whatever it is. You don't see this often, and when you do, it's just a lovely feeling. Like kids can run around freely, not worry about things. The roads are closed. As you can, if you can see over there, there's a dad with a baby in the middle of the street just taking some pictures. It's just lovely, absolutely beautiful. There is so much going on the street. All the restaurants and businesses are opening on the side. With all the street vendors at the bottom here. The river's lit up. There's boats everywhere. Look, wow, this guy. Oh, wow. Oh, look at these guys. All roads lit up. 7-Eleven, guys, 7-Eleven. I've not seen one since living in the Philippines, and I love a 7-Eleven. Let's go in, have a look. I've arrived at Phnom Penh night market, and this is a big thing. I've been to loads of night market, guys, and I know I keep showing you guys, but this is things I need to show you because it's always surprising. But look at this. When you keep walking through the night market, after the close, you've come to the back, and at the back you've got the food section. It goes all the way around. And this night market is a bit of a difference. Normally you have table and chairs, but here you sit on the floor. You sit on the floor, you get comfortable, you take your shoes off. Nice little vibe, nice little vibe. Everyone jamming, look at these guys. Whoa, look at these food, chicken. No idea what that is. Some crabs. It's nice when people sit on the floor and eat. In my culture, guys, just to let you know, my culture, back at home, when we have like a big feast and there's like say 20, 30 people, some people sit on the table, but majority of people will sit on the floor. We'll put like a carpet down, get some cushion, we'll sit down and eat. So it's nice, it's very traditional, very nice. It's a good feeling, to be fair. And you just get comfortable and move around. But yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna head back to the hotel, chill out, freshen up, just get ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be a long day. I really want to get to know the city, just know the history of Cambodia really, and then go from there. Alright guys, I'll catch you tomorrow. Now this morning, I had breakfast already and I'm on my way to my first mission of the day. Now, you guys may know or may not know, there's some bad stuff. To say the history in Cambodia is rough, it's a hard one. Not even like, I think just over 50 years ago, some crazy stuff happened here and it changed the country massively. But I don't know the full details, so I'm going to the museum first of all to see what it is, but it is the S21 museum to get a better understanding of what happened in Cambodia just over 50 years ago. It's never that far, never that long time, do you know what I mean? Like, just a few years back, it's crazy. And some of the things that happen in all these countries, in like Laos, Cambodia, Vietnam, everywhere around the world, some of this stuff is not even taught in school. So a lot of people don't even know the history of some of these countries and what they went through to get to their independence, their freedom, everything. So let's head over there now and have a look. Alright, I just come out the S21 Genocide Museum. Now you can go in, you can take some pictures of the outside, but I prefer if you don't take any videos or pictures and you go inside to some of the buildings. Now guys, to get in, it's not too bad. It was $5 to get in, but I would recommend getting a electric radio tour guide, which is another $5. It's just great because it just explains how to get around the whole site, the museum, what to expect, what you hear, and it's just a very good detailed explanation of what happened at S21 50 odd years ago. And I can't believe it. Like, to think what happened here in the mid 70s and how Pol Pot and his community party, how they tortured people, how they run this country is horrific, absolutely horrific, guys. But one thing I need to tell you is, if you guys are coming to Cambodia and to come to Phnom Penh, you need to go and check this museum out. You need to understand how this country has developed in the last 50 years from this genocide. Like, it was horrible. Like, there's the people walking around crying because it is upsetting, and at the end you get to see some of the actual bodies. When I mean bodies, I mean like skulls, skeletons of the people that were buried on site. There is a killing fields just outside the city, which you can go to and you can see the mass burial, but then it's up to you. You can do that, but for that I'm not going to do that. I've seen everything I need to see today. But it's such an eye-opener, guys. You need to know history of these places when you come to understand why the people are the way they are, how the country is run. Now everyone is obviously, the country is doing a lot better now. People are taught about this in their school, and then hopefully they can move on. But I can't believe that Pol Pot, and he carried on living for another 20 more years, and then he was sentenced and then died of natural causes. He didn't even go to prison. But the things that I learned today is just really sad, really sad. And I feel for these people. And it's crazy how one person and a group can destroy a country. Just like what's happening now around the world. It's things that we hear and we don't really see because we don't live there. But when you live in these countries where things go wrong, oh man, it does so much damage. carry on. There's a whole street full of pedal bikes being sold. When I mean the whole street, I mean the whole street. Look. There's repairs. There's new bikes, there's old bikes. This is funny. This is cool. Just arrived at Central Market and it's freaking huge. It's huge, guys. Like, it's like an outdoor, then you go indoor. So let's have a look at this. Because this is supposed to be a banger. The outdoor market goes all the way around, so it's humongous. So there's so many options here. If you want to go buy some food, some souvenirs, whichever it is. And once you've done that, you can then go inside, which I'm doing now. And you can do like money exchanges, you can buy jewelry, you can buy loads of things. Guys, look how big this is. This building's massive, but it's beautiful. The architect is stunning, and the light's coming through the like the little cutouts in the window. Wow, and it's really cool. It's really cool here. It's not hot at all. There's a section here where they actually like make your clothes for you and actually alter your clothing. It's quite nice. Wow, this place is huge, man. It's just nice to see how the locals just relax and sell. The thing is, this is used by everyone, not just tourists. You see, most of the people I've seen so far walking around buying things are your locals, buying fruit, veg, clothing. So this is huge for them. Alright guys, so I've come to David's Noodle. I stumbled across this place from walking past it to the hotel earlier today, and I had a look online, and it's kind of a hot spot. The guys here make the noodles fresh. Like, it's not packet noodles, it's stuff that they make in front of you and then they cook it. So I ordered myself a vegetable noodle, and I'm gonna give this a go. So let's give this a go and see how this tries. And it's good value. It's $4. $4 is really good value for money, and it's a full meal. So let's give it a try. Oh my goodness. You can tell that the noodles are fresh because you can taste that it's not just been boiled in water and it's been in a packet. And the flavours they've used is really good. Highly recommend, give it a go. If you're in Cambodia, in Phnom Penh, and you want a cheap dinner, come here. It's good. A vegetable noodle, $4. Amazing. I'm still trying to get used to the fact that they use dollars and real. Like, you can pay with both. It's just really weird. So in my bag, I've got a mixture of American dollars and real. It's odd. Hey, but I'm gonna go to another place. Now, in the night time, there's a place in Phnom Penh where everything comes alive. I mean, everything. And apparently, it's crazy. So, I'm gonna walk over and check it out. So let's go. And here we are. This is called Hub Street or Nightlife Street of Phnom Penh. And here, there's everything you could think about if you want a good time. When I mean good time, a night out, bar, clubs, companions, whatever it is, it's here. And there's so many lights, there's guys, there's people walking around drinking, everything you could think of is here. There's an outdoor salon on the left-hand side. Now, walking down the street, or this nightlife street, there's a lot of sections that people don't want you to record. So they'll shout at you, tell you, turn off your cameras and stuff. But it's up to you guys if you're gonna do that or not. But for me, it's just that you're walking down, checking it out, because it is crazy. But then you got restaurants, all lit up with some sports, some football, some boxing, whichever you prefer. And that's the street, guys. Alright, so that is it. That's my trip for Phnom Penh, now done. Tomorrow, I'll be catching a bus and I'll be going slightly up north to the next city, which is Siem Reap. And I'll be there for a few days. But otherwise, I would say, guys, come to Phnom Penh. There's loads of things to do here. great selection of food, but the history for me, mind-blowing. Have to come to Cambodia, to Phnom Penh, just for the history, because you've been blown away with what this country went through to get to where they are today. Absolutely incredible. But food is great, the people are lovely. Not too sure about the currency, why real, why US dollars, but I suppose that's how the country runs. But it's great here, I love it. And if you guys come here, I know you'll love it too. But otherwise guys, I hope you enjoyed the video and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.